Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel here. Now in today's video, guys, I'm going to be bringing you part 1 of my single back wing flex close scheme. This is one of the best running schemes in the game. It also has some pretty sneaky good pass plays, and today the play we're going to be going over is going to be halfback dive. So quickly before we get into the video, guys, want to follow my Twitter. It's going to be down in the link below. Also, if you want to check out my 2 most recent videos, they're going to be in the top right of the screen right now. And other guys, just go ahead, let's get into it. Okay guys, so I actually kind of changed my mind on this one. I'm going to be going over dive and stretch because it's 2 run plays, and if I just went over dive, it would be a really short video. So there are no coaching adjustments you're going to make in this, and also we're going to move just into the personnel subs. So what you're going to do here is how to access this menu. You're going to press R1 or RB on your controller. Just make sure that your 2 best blocking tight ends are in here in this formation. So I do have Zach Ertz in this because he is not really the best blocking tight end, but he is a very good tight end at that. And then you also have Dallas Goedert as well, who has 74 run block, which is very, very good. Just make sure that your best blocking tight ends are in the game. Now, what I want to do here, I want to run halfback dive as well as this halfback stretch in this video, and I'm going to show you how to set it up against multiple different run defenses that are very popular in the game. And yeah, that's pretty much does it. So now guys, let's get into the first play, which is going to be halfback dive. Okay guys, so here we go. We are coming out in halfback dive right now. So this is just a stock play art. You have 2 tight ends on one side, and on the other side you have 2 receivers. You can go and you can motion these 2 tight ends to the opposite side to give you more blocking opportunities. So how you're going to set up against stretch, this is first against a 3-4 bear run defense. So what we're going to do in this defense is we're going to press, shade over the top, blitz all linebackers, crash the D-line inside, and then we're going to spy this safety just so that he kind of comes down and the run fits. So essentially this is going to be the first run defense. This is kind of an all-out run defense in a sense. So what we're going to do, we're just going to use this defensive tackle right here. Now, if my opponent is coming out in this defense, a cover 1 defense, and there's 1 high safety and the players are pressed, I'm always going to go to stretch. And the reason why I do this is because if I go to dive, I know that I'm not only going to have the 2 linebackers meeting me in the middle, but I'm also going to have a safety meeting me as well. So I'm just going to audible here into halfback stretch, and I'm going to flip the run. Now how you're going to do this here is you're going to either press left or right on the right stick. So if I press left, as you can see, the run goes to the left. If I press right, it goes to the right. Now also what you're going to do here, you're just going to kind of read the defense, and I see already that the right side is very unbalanced to the left side, as the left side has less people. So I'm going to run it to the left side, and then also what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to ID the mic any superstar XFactor linebackers or safeties if they are in the box. So in this case here, Kevin Byard is a superstar player, and he is down inside the box. So how you're going to ID the mic is you're going to press L1 and X on your controller, and you're going to move to him with the left stick. So we're moving to Kevin Byard, and we're going to press X right here. And now what happens is, if he tries to go down into the box, he's going to be better protected because he's marked on my screen. Now we are also going to double team any players on that left side. So in this, like an outside linebacker in this side. So in my case here, if I see my opponent coming out in this, I have a pretty good feeling that this left outside linebacker right here, he is going to be blitzing. So what we're going to do, how to double team, is you're going to press L1 and flick the right stick down, and then you're going to move to his player and press X. So basically what that's going to do is he's going to be better protected. So on this play here, the safety and the outside linebacker on the left side is going to be better protected. Now, the last thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to click onto this R1 player right here, which is my second tight end in this formation, and I'm going to motion him out to the left. Now, how you're going to do that, you're just going to click onto him with the O button, and then you're going to flick your left stick to the left, and as you can see now, we have 3 guys on the left side of the formation and 1 guy to the right. So we're going to run this play here, and as you can see, we're just able to burn this pretty good, and we actually got a very, very lucky kind of tackle animation right there, but pretty much we were able to burn this defense pretty well, and that's why you just want to run stretch. Now, I'll show you what happens if you run dive against this. So we're just going to go blitz all linebackers. We're going to spy this safety, bring him down into the box. We're going to use this defensive tackle just for the sake of this video. Now, let's just say, hypothetically, I run dive. So what I would do, I mean, this is just pretty much the same setup. Let's see, if I run dive right here, you know, if I bounce it outside, I would have been tackled already. So you just got to kind of factor that in. If you do run dive, you're going to have to bounce it outside, because most likely these players are going to be coming right in the middle. Now, that is going to be the setup here against a cover 1 3-4 bear run defense. Now we're going to move into a nickel 3-3-5 wide run defense. Okay guys, so here we go. Now we are coming out in nickel 3-3-5 wide. So the setup here, honestly, I'm going to press, shade over the top, and then I'm going to spy. We'll do this player considering he's closer into the box. Now, as you can see, this is the setup. We're also going to spy this linebacker because most likely that's going to be the guy that's going to be usered. We're just going to use the D tackle just for the sake of this. Now, if my opponent's coming out in this here, what I'm going to do is you can either run dive or stretch on this play. So what we're going to do in this case, we're going to run dive to the right. The reason why I want to do that is because, as you can see, between this defensive tackle and this linebacker, there's a little pocket of space right here, and I can really exploit that, and I can run right through the middle of there if I wanted to. Now, how you're going to do this here is you're going to ID the mic this, I'm going to show you what player, this player right here, because most likely he's going to be coming down into the box and he's going to try to blow up the dive. However, because I ID the mic him, if he does come down, he's going to be better protected. And then also I'm going to double team this linebacker right here because most likely as well he is going to be blitzing. So this is my dive play right here, and as you can see, I'm able to burn it up the middle. I think we got about 5 yards on that play. Really simple, and that right side was contained. So once again here, we are going to press, shade over the top, and spy this player. Now, if I were to run stretch on this play, I would most likely run it to the right side again because, as you can see, the left side and right side are unbalanced. The right side is less players. So I'm going to audible into stretch, which is triangle on my controller. I'm going to run it to the right side, which is already preset to. And I'm just going to go double team, and I'm going to ID the mic this player. Now, also another thing you could do, you could take one of these receivers right here and motion them out to the right. So you'd click onto them, and you'd flick the left stick to the right. As you can see, he comes over. Now we have 3 players on the right side. So we're going to run this play. As you can see, we kind of got unlucky on that play because that right side linebacker ended up getting off pretty free. I'm actually going to go into the replay here and just showcase what that looked like here. So as you can see, we ran this play. For some reason, he just was never picked up. I mean, that's going to happen in Madden. You're going to have that sometimes where the player is not picked up. But just to double down on that here, if you were facing this sort of defense, what you would most likely do on this play is you would go and ID the mic this player and double team this player. And just make sure that he's double teamed, which is really important here. And you're going to be having 3 wide receivers on this right side. So it's going to be very important that he's double teamed. As you can see now on that play, he got picked up. Now I ran right into the defensive lineman, but I was still able to fight forward for about 4 yards on that play. So now guys, I don't know if there's any more run defenses. I'm going to see if there is any more. I don't believe so. But if there is, I will come back to you. If not, that'll be the end of the video. Alright guys, so here we go. I'm kind of labbing in a lab video here, or in a video, because I'm actually coming out in a 4-6 bear right now, and I'm going to try to come up with a new run defense that I may or may not go over in a future video. So what I'm going to do out of this here, this 4-6 bear, I'm going to press, shade over the top, blitz all linebackers, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to spy this safety, bring him more down into the box right here. And I'm just going to, be on this guy. So basically, this is another run defense. This is similar to the 3-4 bear, although it has somewhat of a different look. And what we're going to do on this play, I'm going to run stretch on this play. The main reason why is because if I run stretch, what's going to happen is it's if I run dive on this play, I'm going to most likely get blown up in the middle. So I'm going to run stretch. I'm going to audible to it. I'm going to flip it to the left. And then on this play here, I'm going to ID the mic this player, because most likely Kevin Byard is going to be coming down and try to blow up this run. I'm also going to double team this player right here, because most likely he's once again going to try to get really good block sheds. So I'm going to offset that. And then I'm going to motion out R1 to the right side to just get a tad more protection. And I'm going to run this play. It is that simple. Now, I didn't do too great right there. As you can see, it got blown up. My receivers didn't really hold blocks right there. But if you can run this correctly, it's going to be very, very good. You just got to kind of study the defense a little bit. It's more of like trial and error here. If you're in a game and something doesn't work, most likely try to switch it up a little bit. So, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Not really too much to go over here in the run plays. We did test it against a couple of different run Ds. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, smash a like. Smash 5 likes. Thank you so much for watching. Most importantly, stay classy.